students, our next topic is structure of prokaryotic cell. So students, in our last lecture we had studied about the cell theory. We have studied that the cell theory was proposed by Schleiden and Schwann, and the advanced cell theory was proposed by Schleiden, Schwann, and one important point was added by Rudolf Virchow. We have also seen different shapes of the cells. We have seen different sizes of the cells, that is the largest cell, the smallest cell. We have also seen the types of the cells. So there are two basic types of the cells, that is prokaryotic cells. Examples of prokaryotic cells are bacteria and eukaryotic cells such as all the plant cells, animal cells, fungal cells and protista. Right? So today we are going to study about the structure of the prokaryotic cell. So we are studying actually about the structure, basic structure of a bacteria, because bacteria are the prokaryotic cells. Right? So what all the things are present? Right? First, the cell is covered by a membrane. That membrane is called as plasma membrane. Right? So cell is covered by a membrane. That membrane is called as plasma membrane. In case of bacterial cells, the plasma membrane is again covered by one more layer, and that is called as cell wall. Right? So the plasma membrane is also covered by the cell wall. Right? In case of prokaryotic cells, the cell wall is made up of peptidoglycans, whereas in case of eukaryotic cells, the cell wall will be made up of cellulose. Right? So plasma membrane is again covered by one more layer. That layer is called as cell wall. Right? So the covering of the plasma membrane is done by cell wall. So it is again covered by cell wall. This cell wall might be again covered by one more layer. That layer is a glycoproteinaceous layer. Right? So the cell wall will also be covered by a glycoproteinaceous layer, and that layer is called as capsule. Right? So there is plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is covered by the cell wall. Cell wall is made up of peptidoglycans, and again cell wall is covered by capsule. Right? So cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. Right? And again it is covered by one more layer, that is called as the capsule, or it is also called as glycocalyx. And the function of glycocalyx is cellular recognition. What does that mean? Right? So again I am repeating, the cell is covered by a membrane which is called as plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is again covered by one more layer which is called as cell wall. Cell wall in case of prokaryotic cells is made up of peptidoglycans, and again cell wall will also be covered by one more glycoproteinaceous layer which is called as capsule. It is also called as glycocalyx. Function of glycocalyx is cellular recognition, which means it is functioning as an antigen, which means recognition of a particular prokaryotic cell is done with the help of glycocalyx. Then one more very important thing, student, right? So this is plasma membrane, right? At certain places there is infolding of the plasma membrane, right? That infolding of the plasma membrane is called as mesosomes, right? So what are mesosomes? Mesosomes are nothing but infoldings of plasma membrane. Mesosomes are infoldings of plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is getting inverted, folded, and those are called as mesosomes. Now what is the function of mesosomes? So students, in your previous standards you have studied about the function of mitochondria. The function of mitochondria is respiration. That is, it is respiring, it is producing energy, it is the powerhouse of the cell, right? It is generating energy in the form of ATP. Similarly, the mesosomes also possesses the enzymes for respiration, right? And hence mesosomes are considered as synonymous to mitochondria. Mitochondria are present in eukaryotic cells. Those are membrane bound organelles. Prokaryotic cells does not have any membrane bound organelles, but prokaryotic cells have the infoldings of the plasma membrane called as mesosomes. The function of mesosomes is similar to that of mitochondria, that is production of energy in the form of ATP, because it possesses the enzymes which are needed for it. That is why the function of mitochondria in eukaryotic cell, the similar function is performed by mesosomes in case of prokaryotic cells. That is, so the function of mesosomes is respiration, right? That is the function of mesosomes. That is the main function. The other function of mesosomes is cell division, right? So when this bacterial cell is dividing into the two cells, it is undergoing mitotic divisions. At that time, these mesosomes are helping in mitotic divisions. Hence, the function of the cells is cellular division. Right? Now, the cell itself is filled with a matrix, a jelly-like matrix. That jelly-like matrix is called as cytoplasm. Right? Cytoplasm is the jelly-like matrix which is present within the cells. Now, what else is present? Right? There is the presence of a circular naked DNA. Right? So there is presence of a circular naked DNA. That DNA is called as nucleoid. Right? What is nucleoid? Nucleoid is nothing but circular naked DNA of the prokaryotic cells, which means it is naked DNA. What is the meaning of naked DNA? Which means it is not surrounded by any membrane. Eukaryotic cells have nucleus. So nucleus is a membrane bound organelle, and within nucleus there is the presence of DNA. Whereas in case of prokaryotic cells, there is no membrane surrounding this DNA. Hence, this DNA is called as naked DNA. It is called as nucleoid. Right? Then no organelles are present in prokaryotic cells. There are no membrane bound organelles which are present. The only organelles which are present are called as ribosomes. So prokaryotic cells only have ribosomes, and if you recollect that we have studied the types of ribosomes present in prokaryotic and in eukaryotic cells. So the ribosomes which are present in prokaryotic cells are of 70S types, right? So ribosomes are present. One more very important thing which is present is, apart from this main naked DNA, there will be one more circular DNA which is present in case of certain bacteria only. This circular DNA, apart from this naked DNA, is called as plasmid, right? So very important, students. Prokaryotic cells have one circular naked DNA called as nucleoid. Apart from this nucleoid, it also has, some of the cells will also have one more circular DNA which is called as plasmid. Those bacteria which have the plasmid, right? So those bacteria which have the plasmid, if plasmid is present in the bacteria, right, such bacteria are said as F positive strain bacteria, or those are said as male bacteria or male cells. And if plasmid is absent in the bacteria, so some bacteria will have plasmid, some bacteria will not have plasmid. If plasmid is absent in the bacteria, then such bacteria are said, so this is F plus strain and these are F minus strain bacteria, or those are called as female bacteria, right? Now what is the function of this plasmid and what is present inside the plasmid? Plasmid is nothing but DNA, and we know DNA is made up of genes. So which genes are present in the plasmid, that we will study, right? Then apart from it, right, the bacteria will, the prokaryotic cell will also possess finger-like projections. These finger-like projections are called as fimbriae, right? So those are the finger-like projections. What is the function of this fimbriae? It helps in the adhesion, right? It helps in adhesion. What is adhesion? So if bacteria wants to stick to some place, to a substratum, then it is able to stick to that substratum with the help of fimbriae, which are nothing but the finger-like projections. Apart from this fimbriae, right, there are large finger-like projections also present, right? So this large finger-like projections are called as sex pilus, right? So what is sex pilus? Those are the larger projections which are present in bacteria. Which bacteria will have sex pilus? Then sex pilus will be present in only the F positive strain bacteria. F negative strain bacteria, that is female bacteria, will not have sex pilus. So if you want to differentiate the male and female bacteria, right, or F positive and F negative bacteria, F positive bacteria will have sex pilus, whereas F negative bacteria will not have sex pilus. What is the function of this sex pilus, right? So this sex pilus which are present in male bacteria will help in conjugation. This pilus will adhere to the female bacteria and it will help in the transfer of the genetic material, that is plasmid. So with the help of this sex pilus, this plasmid from positive strain bacteria is transferred to the negative strain bacteria. This is clear, students, right? One more thing is there are bacteria, that is gram positive bacteria and gram negative bacteria, right? So Gram was the scientist who had discovered a stain. That stain is called as Gram stain. So those bacteria who are able to take up the stain and convert their color into a purplish color, such bacteria are called as Gram positive bacteria, which means this bacteria take up the stain, right? And bacteria which remain colorless, they do not take up any stain, they do not undergo change in the color, but they remain colorless. Such bacteria are called as gram-negative bacteria. So these bacteria do not take stain. This is clear. So this is about the structure of a prokaryotic cell, right? And one more thing, right? It will possess a thread-like structure that is called as flagella. And this flagella is made up of flagellin protein, right? So this is the prokaryotic cell, right? Bacteria are the examples of prokaryotic cells. What are the things you have to see in the prokaryotic cells? First, there is a membrane. That membrane is plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is covered by one more layer, which is cell wall. Cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. Cell wall is again covered by a glycoproteinaceous layer, which is called as capsule or glycocalyx, the function of which is cellular recognition, right? Inside, the cell is filled with jelly-like matrix called as cytoplasm. What is present within cytoplasm? So there will be organelles. Prokaryotic cell does not possess any membrane bound organelles. It possesses only and only ribosomes, that too of 70S type. What else is present in cytoplasm? There will be naked DNA, which means DNA will not be bounded by any membrane. That naked DNA is called as nucleoid. Apart from this nucleoid, some bacteria will also possess one more circular DNA, which is called as plasmid. Those bacteria which possess plasmid are called as F positive bacteria or male bacteria, and those cells which does not possess plasmid are called as F negative strain or female strain, right? Why it is as such? So plasmids are responsible for the formation of this sex pilus. If plasmid is present, then that bacteria will be able to generate sex pilus. So the male cell will have sex pilus, the function of which is conjugation, that is transfer of this plasmid from the male bacteria or male cell to the female cell. Apart from this sex pilus, there will be other finger-like projections which are called as fimbriae. Function of it is adhesion. They will help the bacteria to adhere, to get attached to any substratum, whether it is a rock or whether it is anything, right? Then one more very important thing, plasma membrane is folded on the inner side. That is infoldings of the plasma membrane, which is called as mesosomes. What is the function of mesosome? Very important. Respiration and cellular division. Mesosomes are synonymous to mitochondria of eukaryotic cells. Function of mitochondria is energy production. Similarly, function of mesosomes is also production of energy. So this is the structure of a typical prokaryotic cell. There are two more types of bacteria classification, gram positive and gram negative. Those bacteria which take up the gram stain and change their color to a purple color are called as gram positive bacteria. Those bacteria which remain colorless are called as gram negative bacteria. Right, now we have to study about the structure of eukaryotic cells, that is animal cell and plant cells.